1:30 this afternoon, we got called out for an odor investigation. When crews got on scene, they realized that it was more than just a strong odor, and so they called our hazmat team, brought out some air monitoring equipment, and found out that we had a little bit more extensive leak than just one location. They started monitoring kind of the area and realized it was down in the sanitary sewer system below ground. So we proactively, out of abundance of caution, started to close the service road and keep people away from the area between Park and Parker on northbound 75. We also were working towards evacuating the rooms to go business, as well as the Motel 6 that was right there adjacent to the original phone call. Thankfully, the numbers have gone down now. I just got an update from my hazmat team that's on scene, and the chief reported back to me. The numbers are down. We are not evacuating those buildings. We are going to shelter in place.
Okay.
And so the agencies that are out there working together, we've got our city public works, we've got state agency, TCEQ, as well as our hazmat team. They're all working together trying to come up with a plan for cleaning, evacuating that system, not any people, and then also still trying to find the source of it. But what we found initially was just gasoline fumes down in the sanitary system.
So we're talking about no evacuations at this point?
Correct.
And whatever have been ordered have been lifted?
That is correct.
And when you say shelter in place, it means you can't like leave?
So what we're asking is for people that are in that Motel 6 to just stay there.
Okay.
We're not wanting anybody to go out. If there is a fuel air mixture with a gas leak and those fumes, that's the cautionary note where we don't want any sparks. We don't want any potential ignition sources. So if you're inside, stay inside, and if you already left work, enjoy your time off.
Two questions. How did you get gasoline into the sewage, number one?
So unfortunately, I don't know how they got down there, and that's what those crews are over on site working to try to discover right now.
And how dangerous is it to the public with those fumes floating in the air like that?
Well, thankfully, they're not floating in the air. They are all underground, so the danger to the public is minimal, if anything. If there was any severe or significant danger, I should say, then we would be doing evacuations instead of the shelter-in-place procedures that are happening now.
Just a quick question about people that are the only two businesses that are impacted: the Motel 6 and the rooms to go.
Currently, yes.
Currently, okay. And then this is a possibility. I mean, like, you guys are talking to hazmat crews and kind of finding out like where they're focusing, or like there are some gas stations around that area. Is it possible this is a fuel leak that got into the sewer system? And at the same time, is it good news that have y'all done anything to those gas stations to say, hey, we got to find like what's going on here? And is it good news that the I guess the vapor quality or whatever, the air quality has gone down?
So it's good news that the numbers are dropping, absolutely, and that's what they are working on over there, is trying to discover that source.
Okay.
Those guys are working for both containment and also trying to investigate the source. It's an ongoing investigation, that will be a process that I will get the information as they can give it to me.
Cool. Good for me.
I think that gets it for me. How difficult was it to get the word out in this day and age? Was it a text, or do you have to go door to door like we used to? How's that go?
Oh, I got a phone call from one of my command staff, and I turned around and posted it out on our social media networks. My city officials shared it on their networks, and so we were able to get the word out fairly quickly to alert the public to any potential that could have been.
You guys might have answered this. Did you have to shut down 75 North?
We did not have to shut down the 75 highway itself, only the service road lanes on the northbound side.
Do you guys expect that to be closed for the evening, for the most part?
Right now, it's still closed.
Yeah.
The word is we're not going to expand it any. I haven't heard any timeline on when it's going to be lifted.
Is there a square perimeter that you can kind of give out to what is impacted right now that you guys are looking at?
So pretty much the service road corridor from Park up to Parker, and so those immediately adjacent businesses right there in that area, but pretty focused in that one area.
Got it. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
And do you know which business called in the odor? Was it like what kind of business?
It was actually Xander, the restaurant, that called it in initially.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Working to flush it.